that we had a discussion about process block control. We had left out with the two more concepts, that is the thing. Let me recall the things first. What are there? What are there in the process control block? What is a process control block? When process is created, when process is going to be created, at that time it is along with it is having its own control block, its own control block. That is that control block gives the information of process to the OS. That process block, control block, is going to give the what we call information about the process to OS. What kind of informations? The process is in which state, that is ಯಾವ state ಒಳಗಡೆ ನನ್ನ process ಅದ, that is process state. On that is what is that process number. When the process is created, along with it a unique process number is going to be given to the each process. What is that process number? Where the OS is going to find out that one? It is going to find out that one in a control block. What I taught in the previous session is it may contain process state, maybe new, maybe ready, maybe waiting, maybe blocked, maybe running, maybe terminated. Am I right? These all are the status. It may contain this block may contain any kind of a state. If it is in running state, what is stored here? Running. If it is in new state, what is stored here? New. If it is in waiting state, what is stored? Wait. Next, what happens? Okay, the process is containing 4 lines. This P1 is containing 4 lines, and the CPU, I am the CPU. What I am going to do now, I will execute this one, I will execute this one. I am trying to execute this one, but what the instruction OS is going to give is, OS is going to give the instruction stop executing P1, stop executing P1, start with P2, start with P2. Immediately, what I am going to do now, I am going to jump for, the CPU is going to jump for P2, where the CPU left the execution of P1. It is not still completed. Where? For the third line. It will be stored someone else. Here it is going to store. Who is going to store that one? That is program counter. Program counter ಒಂದು ಸಾಫ್ಟ್ವೇರ್ ಅಥವಾ ಒಂದು ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ಸಾಫ್ಟ್ವೇರ್ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರ, it will store the next executable statement, next executable statement, next executable ಇನ್ನ ಎಕ್ಸಿಕ್ಯೂಟ್ ಆಗಲಾರದಂತ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ತನ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಟೋರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊತೈತಿ. ಯಾವಾಗ P1 ಮತ್ತೆ CPU P1 ಹತ್ರ ಹೋಗ್ತದ, ಅವಾಗ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಬೇಕು ನಾ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೆ, where I left the line. So who is going to intimate that you left the line? OS ಗೆ ಹೇಳಬೇಕು, ನೋಡಪ್ಪ ನಾ P1 ಅನ್ನ ಸ್ಟಾಪ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಲ್ಲ, this is the line you have to execute next. That OS is going to get that one. Who is going to give the information? That is program counter. Are you clear with the 3 points? Are you clear with the 3 points? Raise your hands. The next one is, the next block is empty now. What I need to fill here, sir? What I need to fill here? So that is the thing we need to learn now. As I told, if the CPU is going to be, the CPU is going to be calculate A plus B. A plus B. The calculation should be stored somewhere else. The calculation, the value of the A plus B. P1 is going to calculate A plus B. Where the calculation is going to store? Where the calculation is going to store? Otherwise, if the CPU is going to leave the P1 and it will be the P2. It will be the P2. Yes, of course, the program counter what is going to do? It is going to remember the next executable statements. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಎಕ್ಸಿಕ್ಯೂಟಿಬಲ್ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ನೆನಪಿರ್ತೈತಿ. ಆ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಎಕ್ಸಿಕ್ಯೂಟಿಬಲ್ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಡೇಟಾಸ್ ಇರ್ತಾವ, ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಸ್ ಇರ್ತಾವ, ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ರೆಷನ್ಸ್ ಇರ್ತಾವ. ವೇರ್ ದೇ ಆರ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಸ್ಟೋರ್, ಯಾರು ಹಿಡ್ಕೋತಾರ ಅವನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ, that will be stored by the registers. Each process is having its own registers in a process control block. Have you clear? The calculation performed by the P1, and if the CPU left out the P1 and it is with P2, the data or the values in the two lines will be stored here in the register. Have you clear with it? Raise your hand. ನಾ ಹೇಳೋದನ್ನ ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊರಿ. ಹೆಂಗಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರ ಸಿಪಿಯು ಅದನ್ನ ಸಿಪಿಯು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಎಕ್ಸಿಕ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿರ್ತದ, ಒನ್ ಬೈ ಒನ್ ಎಕ್ಸಿಕ್ಯೂಟ್ ಆಗ್ತದ. a ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಬಿ ಬಂತು, a ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಬಿ ಅನ್ನ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೊಂದು ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಬರ್ತೈತಿ. ಆ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಪ್ರೊಸೆಸ್ P1 ಗೆ ಸಂಬಂಧಪಟ್ಟಿದ್ದ. ಆ P1 ಗೆ ಸಂಬಂಧಪಟ್ಟದಂದ್ರ ಅದನ್ನ ಯಾರ ಇಟ್ಕೋಬೇಕಾ, ಒಂದ್ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಸ್ಟೋರ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಇಟ್ಕೋಬೇಕಾ. ಅಂಟಿಲ್ ದಟ್ P1 ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ಸ್, ಮೆಮರಿಗೆ ಹೋಗುತ್ತಾನೆ ಯಾರೊಬ್ರು ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಇಟ್ಕೋಬೇಕಾ. ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ವರ್ಕ್ ಆಫ್ ರೆಜಿಸ್ಟರ್ಸ್. That is the work of registers. ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರ, ಈಗ P2 ಸ್ಟಾಪ್ ಆಗ್ಯದ, P1 ಸ್ಟಾಪ್ ಆಗ್ಯದ, P2 ಹೋಗಿದೆ CPU. ಮತ್ತ P1 ಗೆ ಬಂದಾಗ ಅದೇ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಸ್ ಬೇಕು ನನಗೆ, ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಸ್ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗ್ಬಾರ್ದು ಎಕ್ಸಿಕ್ಯೂಟ್ ಆಗ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಅದೇ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಸ್ ಬೇಕು. ಈಗ ಹೆಂಗ ಅಂತಂದ್ರ, ಈಗ ನಾ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಸ್ಟಾಪ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೆ, ಇಂಟರಪ್ಷನ್ ಆಯ್ತು. ಈಗ ಮೇಡಮ್ ಜೊತೆ ಮಾತಾಡೋ ಮುಂದಾಗ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಇಂಟರಪ್ಷನ್ ಆಯ್ತು, ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಅದನ್ನ. ಸೊ ನಾ ಎಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೆ? Yes, I left with the registers. ಈ ಲೈನ್ ಎಕ್ಸಿಕ್ಯೂಟಿಬಲ್ ಲೈನ್ಸ್ ಹೇಳಾಕತ್ತಿದೆ, ಈ ವರ್ಡ್ ಅನ್ನ ಹೇಳಾಕತ್ತಿದೆ, ಈ ಟಾಪಿಕ್ ಅನ್ನ ಹೇಳಲಿಕತ್ತಿದೆ. where I am standing here in this position. ಈ ಪೊಸಿಷನ್ ಒಳಗೆ ಇದ್ದೆ ಅಂತ ನನಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತು. ಯಾವ್ಯಾವ ವರ್ಡ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಾಕತ್ತಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಯಾರು ಹೋಲ್ಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕಲ್ಲ ಅನ್ಕತನ. ಈ ಪೊಸಿಷನ್ ಒಳಗೆ ಇದ್ದೆ ಅಂತ ನನಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತದ, ಯಾವ್ಯಾವ ವರ್ಡ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ನಾನು ಹೇಳಾಕತ್ತಿದ್ದೆ. If I am not remembering, I will ask you people, because you are my registers. You are going to hold the values. Sir ಇದನ್ನ ಹೇಳಾಕತ್ತಿದ್ರು ಅಂತ ನೀವು ನೆನಪಿಟ್ಕೊಂಡಿರ್ತೀರಿ, ನನ್ ನೆನಪಿರಂಗಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಇಟ್ಕೋರಿ. I'm going to ask you. Yes, I stopped, but I'm here. What is the value? ನನಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತು ನಾ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಂದಿರ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ, ನಾ ಇಲ್ಲಿದೆ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತು, ಈ ಟಾಪಿಕ್ ಇಂದ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತು. ಬಟ್ ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಸ್? ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಸ್ ಯಾರು ನೆನಪಿಟ್ಕೊಂಡಿರ್ತೀರಿ? ನೀವು ನೆನಪಿಟ್ಕೊಂಡಿರ್ತೀರಿ. ಹಂಗೆ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಗೊತ್ತು ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ, ಬಟ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಸ್ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿರಂಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಆ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಸ್ ಯಾರು ಹೋಲ್ಡ್ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತಾರೆ? ರೆಜಿಸ್ಟರ್ಸ್. ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಯು ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ವಿತ್ ದ ರೆಜಿಸ್ಟರ್ಸ್? ರೈಸ್ ಯುವರ್ ಹ್ಯಾಂಡ್. ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಯು ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ವಿತ್ ದ ರೆಜಿಸ್ಟರ್ಸ್? ಆಫ್ಟರ್ ದ ರೆಜಿಸ್ಟರ್ಸ್, IO ಸ್ಟೇಟಸ್ ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಶನ್. ಆಫ್ಟರ್ ದ ರೆಜಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರ, ದ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಬ್ಲಾಕ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ದ IO ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ information. What do you mean by that, sir? So last one is IO status information. So what do you mean by that, IO status information? IO status information in the sense, if P1 needs mouse, which is this is input device, it need printer, that is output device. So IO, one is input, another one is output. Idu printer, idu mouse. This required by the P1. These are the required by the P1. What happens here, in some case the mouse is free. I think it is not visible. I will write here the printer, the mouse. Am I right? Now it is visible, I think so. So what happens? P1 mouse, P1 needs printer. The resources, two resources it needs. These are the IOs, input output. Okay, the mouse is free now. What the OS is going to do now? It is going to allocate it. Am I right? ಇದನ್ನ ಮೌಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಅಲೋಕೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ. Then this IO status information is going to store that yes, I got a mouse. ಇಲ್ಲೇನಾಗ್ತದೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಮೌಸ್ ಸ್ಟೋರ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. Whether it is possible to execute this one? No, because the printer is not allocated still. I will come here. I will come here. Mouse status in baritina ile allocated anta irtade. Mouse status in showing IO status allocated. What is the printer? If printer is with P2, can it will be? No. So printer not allocated. Simple very IO status will store the status whether the required IOs are available to the process or not, is given to the process or not. How you are going to write in the examination? You are going to write in examination like whether the required resources of IO, whether the required resources of IO is available for P1 is available or not, or given or not, stored in a IO status information. Are you clear with this one? Yes, we'll take some general example here. IO status anta bandaga what we discussed, there may be a requirement P1 ಗೆ printer and mouse requirement ada. So if the mouse is allocated, the printer is not allocated, in the sense P1 needs the printer, still pending is there. ಈ information allocate agada ina pending ada anta ಯಾರ ಹತ್ರ ಸ್ಟೋರ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಇಡಬೇಕು ಅದು process, ನನಗೆ ಇನ್ನ ಇದು ಸಿಕ್ಕಿಲ್ಲ. So what happens, it will store in IO information, it will store in IO information. Along with this one I am going to give a general example. What I am going to do is, each lecturer is having his own or her own diary like this. This is a diary where I am going to maintain the personal works, that is along with the syllabus we are assigning, we are going to assign some works, extra works that will be written like this. ಇದನ್ನ ಏನು ಮಾಡಿರ್ತೀನಿ ನಾನು ನೋಟ್ ಡೌನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿರ್ತೀನಿ, whether it is completed, whether it is completed, whether it is completed, whether it is completed. If it is not, I will write it as a pending. If it is completed, write mark. If it is completed, write mark. It is not completed, pending. Like that only, P1 is having its own process control block, and there IO status information will be stored like this. Yes, I need this one, I need to complete this task, I need to complete this task, whether it is clear, whether it is done. Yes, it is done, right mark. It is not done, right, wrong mark, andre pending olagada. By seeing this I can conclude that yes, still this many resources are required to complete the task. Are you clear with the IO information now? I need to show something to the, it is not available with me, printer is not available with me anta na yaರಿಗೆ ತೋರಿಸಬೇಕು, OS ಗೆ ತೋರಿಸಬೇಕು. ಬಟ್ ಅದನ್ನ ತೋರಿಸೋದು ಹೆಂಗ, OS ಹೆಂಗ ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋತೀವಿ? By seeing this status, by seeing this status. Okay, another last most thing is there, another last most thing is there. Yes, accounting, the service, one of the service, accounting. Here accounting, P1 hatra ಯಾವ resources ಅದಾವ ಎಲ್ಲವನ್ನು ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. P1 is containing mouse, P1 is containing memory, P1 is having a printer. These are the accounting anta ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ ನಾವು. Which resources allocated to which process ಅಂತ OS ಹೇಳ್ತದ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೆ ನಾನು ನಿಮಗೆ. Services, that is services provided by the operating system ಹೇಳು ಮುಂದಾಗ I discussed that which process is allocated to, or which device is allocated to which process ಅಂತ ನನಗೆ OS ಹೇಳಿ ಕೊಡ್ತದ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೆ. ಅದು ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಯಾರು ಹೇಳ್ತಾರ ನೋಡಪ್ಪ, ಇದು ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಅಲೋಕೇಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆ, ಇದು ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಅಲೋಕೇಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆ, ಇದು ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಅಲೋಕೇಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಯಾರು ಹೇಳ್ತಾರ? That is the work of process control block, adrolagade accounting. Clear aitri? Clear agidri? Okay, this completes the process control block. This completes the process control block anta ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ ನಾವು. Let me see once again the brief idea what we learned in the concepts, what we learned in the concepts anta nodunanta. Okay, we'll discuss simply once. Within 2 minutes I'm going to discuss, conclude this one. Okay, let me don't drag this one. Well, so how to write in the examination, answer how to write in the examination. So now You need to draw a diagram. This is a PCB. This is a PCB, that is process control block. Definitely, he is going to ask a question on a process control block. What is a process control block? So, controlling the process, a block is reserved there, sir. So, the block which is going to control the process or which is going to instruct the OS about a process is called as a process control block. ಒಂದು OS ಗೆ ಮಾಹಿತಿಯನ್ನ ಅದರ process ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಮಾಹಿತಿಯನ್ನ ಕೊಡ್ತಕ್ಕಂತ ಒಂದು ಭಾಗವನ್ನ ಬ್ಲಾಕ್ ಅನ್ನ ಏನಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ ನಾವು process control block ಅಂತ ಕೂಡ ಕರೀತೀವಿ. ಓಕೆ, what that containing sir? ಇಷ್ಟು ಬರೆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಇಷ್ಟು ಡೆಫಿನಿಷನ್ ಅನ್ನ ಬರೆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಕೆಳಗಡೆ ನೀಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಈ ಡಯಾಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಅನ್ನ ಹಾಕಬೇಕು. ನೀಟಾಗಿ ಈ ಡಯಾಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಅನ್ನು ಹಾಕಿ ಈ ಕಡೆ ಬಂದು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲನೇಷನ್ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಫಸ್ಟ್ process state what it contain the current state of process. ಇಷ್ಟೇ ಬರೀಬೇಕು ನೀವು. it contain current state. it may be new, ready, etc. New, ready, running, waiting, terminate. Next, what I need to write? First, diagram process state. It contains current state of process. It may be new, ready, terminate, running, waiting, whatever it is. Next, I am going to write process number. What is the process number? When process is created, at that time each process is going to be given a unique number, or each process is going to be assigned by OS by unique number. That is called as a process number. Are you clear with it? Every process is having, or else every process is having unique number. So next, program counter. What is a program counter? The program counter, in the sense, it is software, it holds next executable statement information. Program counter, in the sense, it holds the next executable statements or next executable statement information. What is a register? Registers are kind of a memories. Registers are kind of a storable devices where we can store the processes calculated figures. Registers are one kind of a storage devices or a storage storage things where we can store the values, the addresses, the calculations by the individual processes. If it is P1, the calculation of P1 is related to the register 1. If it is P2, the calculation is registered for PCB2 registers. Each individual processes are having individual registers. Simple it is. What is IO status? If the process needs some input-output devices, whether it is allocated or not, this block stores whether the required IO devices are allocated to the process or not. This block stores whether the required resources are allocated to the process or not, whether it is still pending. What is account? Accounting in the sense, the process P1 containing how many hardwares, the accounting containing how many hardwares, then how many times it is visited to CPU, what is the time limit for P1, how much time it required to execute the CPU. These all are the information stored in the accounting block. This completes the answer of process control block. Have you clear with the answer? Well, next is that completing the process control block, we are going to jump to the next topic, that is the context switching. ಕಾಂಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ಸ್ವಿಚಿಂಗ್ ಅನ್ನ ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿಕ್ಕೆ ಪ್ರಯತ್ನವನ್ನ ಪಡೋಣಂತ. What do you mean by the context switching? The question arises, or a definition you need to write. What is a context switching? The definition may be framed like this. Let us understand the first definition, then we are going to frame the definition. Okay, there are two processes. Assume that there are two processes. One is P1 and another one is P2. P1 and P2. Okay, so now the CPU executing P1 here. The CPU is going to execute the P1. Next, what happens? The P1 is executing in a CPU, luxury, which is executing CPU executing a P1. What happens? Suddenly the P1 comes out for IO information or something else. The P1 will be in outside from the CPU. The next, CPU moves towards whom? CPU immediately yaar kade move aagtati? That will be moved to the P2. Now P2, still remember that P1 is not completed. It requires IO, so it is outside from the CPU. Still it wants a CPU. Still CPU need to complete the P1. It is not complete. It come out because it requires something IO. It require something IO. So ಅಲ್ಲಿ ತನ CPU ಖಾಲಿ ಕೂಡಬಾರದು ಅಂತ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಜಂಪ್ ಆಗ್ತದ? P2 ಗೆ ಜಂಪ್ ಆಗ್ತದ. ಯಾಕೆ ಇದನ್ನ ಹೇಳಿಕತ್ತೀನಿ ನಾನು? Yes. ಯಾಕೆ ಹೇಳಿಕತ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂತಂದ್ರ ಈ P1 ಹೊರಗೆ ಬಂತ, ಈ P2 ಒಳಗೆ ಬಂತ. ಈ P1 ಹೊರಗೆ ಬಂದಾಗ ಅದು ಯಾವ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ ನಾಗ ಇತ್ತು? CPU ದಿಂದ ಹೊರಗೆ ಬಂದಾಗ ಯಾವ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ ನಾಗ ಇತ್ತು? Whether it is just arrived or whether it is in terminating. ಯಾವ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ ಒಳಗಿತ್ತು? ಮುಗಿಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಬಂದಿತ್ತು ಇನ್ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಬಂದಿತ್ತು? ಬಂದ ತಕ್ಷಣನೇ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಆಯೋ ಬೇಕಾಗಿತ್ತು ಅದು ಹೊರಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಡ್ತದೆ. ಅಥವಾ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಮುಗಿತಾ ಬಂದಾಗ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಎಕ್ಸಿಕ್ಯೂಟ್ ಆಗೋ ಮುಂದಾಗ ಹೊರಗೆ ಬರ್ತದೆ, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅದು ಟರ್ಮಿನೇಟ್ ಆಗಕ್ ಬಂದೈತಿ ಅಂತ ಅರ್ಥ. ಇನ್ ವಿಚ್ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಯಾವ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ ಒಳಗದ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು, ಇದು ಪ್ರೊಸೆಸ್ ಬಂದತ್ತ, ಇದು ಯಾವ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ ಒಳಗೈತಿ? whether it is a new state or whether it is already in the ready state, that is a waiting ಹೋಗಿ ಬಂದಂತದ್ದನು ಇನ್ ನ್ಯೂ ಆಗಿ ಆಗೈತಿ. ಇದೆಲ್ಲವನ್ನ ನಾವ್ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾಗ್ತದ ಅಂತಂದ್ರ ಸೇವ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾಗ್ತದೆ. what I need to do, ಸೇವ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾಗ್ತದ. ಸೊ ಸೇವ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂತಂದಾಗ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಇದನ್ನ ಸೇವ್ ಮಾಡುದು. ಇದು ಯಾವ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ ನಾಗ ಇತ್ತು ಹೊರಗೆ ಹೋಗಿ ಮುಂದಾಗ, ಇದು ಯಾವ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ ನಾಗ ಇತ್ತು ಒಳಗೆ ಬರೋ ಮುಂದಾಗ, whether it is terminating, whether it is ವೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಹೊಳ್ಳಿ ಬಂದದ್ದು ಏನು ಹೊಸದಾಗಿ ಬಂದದ್ದು, ಇವೆಲ್ಲವನ್ನ what I need to do ನಾವು ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ ಅನ್ನ ಸೇವ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾಗ್ತದೆ. The saving state is known as context switch. ಈ ಪ್ರೊಸೆಸ್ ಏನ್ ನಾ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಲ್ಲ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾ ಏನಂತ ಕರಿತೀನಿ? ಕಾಂಟೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಸ್ವಿಚ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀನಿ. Have you got the context switch? Rise context switching ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ ನಾವು. Okay, it will jump to the next ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ, to store the information. Sir, where the information is going to store? ಅದೇ where the context is going to store. Yes sir, you thought that you tell that this is stored, this information is stored, this information is stored, this state is stored. ಹೇಳಿದ್ವಾ? ಅತ್ತರಿ ಈಗ P1 ಹೊರಗೆ ಬಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಯಾವ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ ಒಳಗದ ಅಂತ? it is waiting for IO. where it is waiting in wait state ಒಳಗಡೆ ಅದ. so P1 ಹೊರಗಡೆ ಬಂದದ wait state ಒಳಗಡೆ ಅದ. P1 ಹೊರಗೆ ಬಂದದ wait state ಒಳಗಡೆ ಅದ. ಈ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಅಪ್ಡೇಟ್ ಆಗ್ತತಿ? ಲಕ್ಷ ಕೊಡ್ರಿ, ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಅಪ್ಡೇಟ್ ಆಗ್ತತಿ? Yes, it is updated in TCB of this P1. ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಅದನೋ ಇಲ್ಲೋ? ನಾ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೆ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಪ್ರೊಸೆಸ್ ಯಾವ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ ಒಳಗದ ಅಂತ ಅಪ್ಡೇಟ್ ಆಗ್ತದ. ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಅಪ್ಡೇಟ್ ಆಗ್ತತಿ? ಪ್ರೊಸೆಸ್ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಅಪ್ಡೇಟ್ ಆಗ್ತತಿ? TCB ಒಳಗೆ ಅಪ್ಡೇಟ್ ಆಗ್ತದ. ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾ? P1 ಅದ TCB ಒಳಗೆ ಪ್ರೊಸೆಸ್ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ ಅಪ್ಡೇಟ್ ಆಗ್ತತಿ. ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಅದರಿ? So context ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಇರ್ತದ ಹಂಗಂದ್ರೆ context information ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಟೋರ್ ಆಗ್ತದ always stores in the PCB itself. Okay, ಇದು ಏನೇನು ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಸ್ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ P1 ಹೊರಗಿಂತ ಮುಂಚೆ ಏನೇನು ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಸ್ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅದು ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಟೋರ್ ಇರ್ತದೆ ಹಂಗಂದ್ರೆ P1 ಹೊರಗಿಂತ ಮುಂಚೆ ಅದು ಏನೇನು ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಷನ್ಸ್ ಆಗ್ಯಾವ ಅದರದ್ದು ಏನೇನು ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ ಇತ್ತು ಅದರದ್ದು ಏನೇನು ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಷನ್ಸ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಸ್ ಅದಾವ ಅವೆಲ್ಲ ಸ್ಟೋರ್ ಇರ್ತಾವ ಅವು ರೆಜಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಒಳಗೆ ಸ್ಟೋರ್ ಇರ್ತಾವ ಸ್ಟೋರ್ ಇರ್ತಾವ ರೆಜಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಒಳಗೆ ಸ್ಟೋರ್ ಇರ್ತಾವ. ಸೊ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವೇನಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ ಕಾಂಟೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಸ್ವಿಚಿಂಗ್ ಮೆಥಡ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಕಾಂಟೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಸ್ವಿಚಿಂಗ್ ಅಂತ ಕೂಡ ನಾವೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಇಲ್ಲೊಂದು ಡೆಫಿನಿಷನ್ ಅನ್ನ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದದ ಇಲ್ಲೊಂದು ಡೆಫಿನಿಷನ್ ಅನ್ನ ಹೇಳಾನ ನಿಮಗವ ಏನ್ ಹೇಳಾನ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಐ ವಿಲ್ ರೆಫರ್ ದ ಬುಕ್ ಫಾರ್ ಯುವರ್ ಡೆಫಿನಿಷನ್. ಓಕೆ, switching the CPU from one process to switching the CPU from one P1 ಅನ್ನ ಹೊರಗೆ ತಗೊಂಡು ಬಂದ್ವಿ from one process to another process requires the saving the state of old process, saving the state of old process and loading the saved state of ಇದು ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಇದು PCB ಒಳಗೆ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಇದು ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಎರಡೊಳಗೆ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ ಯಾವ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ ಒಳಗೆ ಇರ್ತದೆ ಅಂತ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. assume that it is new where it is stored process ಇದನ್ನ ಲೋಡ್ ಮಾಡೋ ಮುಂದಾಗ ಇದು ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತೈತಿ it is in the new state, that is loading the saved state for new process. old process state ಏನಾಯ್ತು waiting, new process ಏನೈತಿ new, it may be waiting ಇರಬಹುದು, it may be ready ಇರಬಹುದು, it may be anything. Okay, the state. So this task is known as context switch ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. This task is known as context switch. Are you clear with this definition? That will be discussed in the next class. There is no time to discuss the further things. I am going to complete this context switching and the thing process state transition. It requires 2 minutes because already we know the process state. ಅದನ್ನೇ extend ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು process state transition ಅನ್ನು ನೋಡ್ತೀವಿ. That completes. In tomorrow's class that is in Monday's class I'm going to complete the first chapter of the second unit. I'm going to assign the assignments. I'm going to assign the assignments and I'm going to give the notes also. Okay, thank you for attending the class. The session is going to end now. Thank you very much.